The fateful day has come. Hi, Blue Sailor Man. Hi, Momo Milkers. Hi. So, back in my old days, when you know, your one and only Shlomo. Oh, hands! Yeah, I have hands. They're not paws, you know. Or actually, they are a bit, but I just have very weird paws. Okay. I know they look like hands, but you know, not all rabbits are the same. Yeah. I actually got bullied quite a lot in elementary school for having very long paws. Yeah. And hi, Orphe! Yeah, I bought these hands on Amazon, yeah. That's what I did, yeah. How are you all? How are you? Are you having a good day? A good weekend? Tell me about it. Also, I noticed last stream, you couldn't hear the background music because I'd forgotten to put it so you guys could hear it as well. But now you should be able to. I'm sorry to hear that, Blue Sailor Man. I hope that today is gonna be a good day. I believe in it. I believe in it. Finally window break, so I can finally rest for a bit. Oh, nice. Nice. Well deserved. Also, why am I not working? Am I okay? Huh? Ah. I'm working now. Nice. Currently running on like 3 hours. What? Are you okay, Momo? Are you okay, Momo? Well, you all saw the title. Today, we are going to dissect some tasties. You know, back in my young days, back in prison, they used to call me the Clementine Destroyer. And that wasn't without reason. Because I had a bad tendency of whenever I was eating clementines, I would slowly but surely start to dissect them into all of their small pockets of juice. And that's what we are going to do today. We are going to indulge in my OCD tendencies. I say as if I don't actually have OCD, but that's another story. But yeah, my intention is to only dissect one small boat, because, well, it's gonna take a long time. From prior experience, I can tell you that it's going to take some time. I've been trying to throw a birthday party, but everyone... Oh no! I'm so sorry! I hope that you at least had good food. And I hope today is going to be better. Also, everyone, say congratulations to Blue Sailor Man with me! Congratulations! Woo! Yes. This is my way of asserting dominance. Everyone, this is how everyone feared me back in prison. They straight up feared me because they saw my sheer dominance and my sheer power when they were watching me dissect a clementine. Hashtag very real. Okay, it's good that you're good as well, Momo. Nice, thank you guys. Okay, should we get started? Also, just for you guys, I did a little Christmas setup. Unfortunately, you can't see my very cute pine cone with light, but so I found some other light for you guys to look at as well. And I have some cookies, or it's not cookies, but it's close enough. It's actually crackers, but they're good. Very soft, very kind of buttery. So yeah. I'm a little confused because usually when I start doing this, I also have tea. No, not. Oh, actually, I have chai. I have. I forgot. Wait for it. Look, I have chai. Also, hi. You can see my camera here. My very dangerous setup. So I'm gonna take a little slurp of it while it's still warm. Don't worry, I'm trying my best not to. Currently, actually, I have 3 drinks on my table. I have a glass of water, a glass of Coke, or Pepsi, actually, and my cup of chai. Well, yeah, usually when I start opening these Clementines, I do it in my mouth, so, I think the hardest part is gonna be how to do this without destroying it. Aha! We got it. We got over the initial trial, the initial struggle. Also, to whoever counts how many of these small pockets we end up with in the end, I'll give you bonus points. You saw nothing! Okay, how do I... It's a little harder when I'm doing it with gloves on because I have less control over my fingers. Because you don't want to squeeze out the juice. Aha! Maybe, you know, at this point, maybe I should just commit to it and just go full blown, no nail, make it hard mode. Yeah, it really does. Luckily, I peeled my clementine before, so the outer layer here is a bit more dry, so it's actually easier. Oh, it's fine, you can lay there. Clementine murder stream, yeah! Don't you have like a pincette? I do, but I fear that I may actually end up doing more harm than good with it. That I may end up squeezing out the juice instead. Also, how are you doing again? And hi, Meppy! I didn't think you'd actually do it. You know. Of course I would. Oh man. Just you wait, maybe. Next week we're going to, I'm going to steal someone's pearls and mix them all together and then start color coding them. I wish I could though. Wait, I do have pearls though. Aw. I may actually end up doing that. That's not even a bad idea. Maybe, oh, So close to squeezing it out. Ah. I can always lend you my dissection kit. You have a dissection kit? What? How and why, if I may ask? I'd thrive something like that. Yeah, honestly, I like doing this kind of thing. It scratches my brain all the right places. So yeah, actually I was actually kind of considering just committing to doing you know, kind of making satisfying you know, yeah, kind of satisfying handcam streams. Not, you know, not mainly that, but kind of make it my thing. Because I just really like doing that kind of shit. You know, also a bad tendency I had when I was younger. I say it as if I wouldn't still be doing it if I had that type of paper. But you know, if you have paper with squares, I would always start either making small stars where the lines cross, or I would start filling out each and every little square with crosses, or just cover each square with a color. Or every second square. It scratched my brain. And I know my mom did the same. Because I have busted her in it a few times. When you're done, can you eat them one by one? I can. They're probably gonna be not that interesting, but I can. You know what? If I'm gonna do that, then one of you guys, please count. They keep sticking to my glove. Well, I'm a biology student. Okay, you know what? That's a fair reason. That's a very fair reason. I did think, though, that if you were a biology teacher or student, that you would just be using, you know, kinda the stuff at school. But, I see that's not the case. Okay, can you release? Release! Nice. This is a long one. It kinda looks like a chili pepper. A small, strange chili pepper. There we go. Yeah, the square paper had this magic that you had to fill them out. It did! It really did! And it always, it was always satisfying. Is that our next mission after I sort out pearls? Color code pearls. Beats. I'd always just doodle at school. Okay, I doodle a lot as well, but if I had square paper, I would fill out the square paper. They make you buy one? Oh damn. Okay, at least it's not expensive. Okay, so it's very loud. Thank you. I forgot to ask. I did intend to ask, I just forgot. Is this better? You know what? I have another idea. Wow, this is loud. At least on my end. How's this? Is it fine? Is it a-okay? Is it too high, too low? Good? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah. Okay, maybe I should have a pincet, but just to kind of peel them off from my gloves. Oh, I will take another sip of my chai. Dun 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 dun. Actually, I think this is going way faster than I thought, so I may actually end up doing 2 or more. Before we know it, we have a whole Clementine. Or it can't really be a whole clementine because it took I ate a few of them. So wait, it would be if I just okay, I have to be strong then. I have to be real strong and not eat anymore. Then this will just turn into an endurance stream. For how long will I be able to not eat them? How dare you eat your content? It's okay, but it's very hard. I may or may not have. Okay, so I have a confession to make. I just before this stream, I had to run down to the store because I really wanted to eat my clementine, and I only had one because the other one had gone bad. So I ran down to the store just to buy clementines because I have no self-control apparently. So that's the thing that happened. Oh, Jessie. Also, I realized when I was talking about the music 2 days ago, since apparently I was a dum-dum, a stupido, you couldn't hear what music I was talking about then, but the music, the melody that was playing before, that's the melody I was talking about, that I have an issue with not thinking about Homestuck because someone had made it into a Homestuck version. Okay, I have to be really careful. This one is hard. Nice. Wait. Okay. Yeah, I decorated my home actually the 1st of December. So it's very nice and cozy here. There's 2 here. One is just very small. Do 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 do. God, can we do this? Nice. I'm surprised none of them have broken so far. It's the streamer luck. I have the streamer luck! Holy! Holy shit! How about you guys? Have you Christmas decorated? Is this 2 or 1? Okay, it's just one kinda what we would call in Danish sletten. Sletten 1. Ooh, When I see the parts lined up like this on the paper, it reminds me of this macaroni picture you were. Okay, look, it's so weird because it's a very American thing to make macaroni pictures. Ah! Oh, my picture fell down. Huh. I think we squeezed one. I think I squeezed one. No! Or partly squeezed one. But yeah, I've never done any macaroni pictures. It's not really a thing we do in Denmark. I didn't cause there should be some construction work around the middle of. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's very understandable. I never thought I would be dissecting a clementine on stream. But here I am. I partly wrote it as a joke and partly as an experiment. To see if people would actually want to come watch me dissect a clementine and indulge in my weird tendencies. I wonder, can I use my spoon? Haha! Oh, this is dangerous though, isn't it? It is. We're not gonna use the spoon. I want to line them up more properly, but I probably shouldn't. Because they keep sticking to my glove and I'll just end up doing more harm. And I got a really cool Christmas tree, plastic from. Oh no! But your Christmas tree, he will be waiting for you for next year. Okay? He will be waiting there. He's still gonna be there. Oh my god, I thought you were just peeling them. You know, technically speaking, I am peeling them. I'm just peeling another part of them. Yeah. And welcome, Fun! She did surgery on a clementine. Okay, you know what? I did consider if I should go that crazy someday. To just straight up do a surgery on food, but you know, there has to be a limit. Also because I don't really know, it'll probably be a very short stream then. I'll cut it up and then what? But I have been thinking if there's more food that I could kind of split apart. So I was kind of considering raspberries. At some point, my sister came up with that idea after I told her about this. Shout out to my sister. What is the topic of this magnificent clementine picture? Yeah, it's patience. Patience and devotion. Also, I think, speaking about devotion, I think I've talked about this before because me and my Chinese boys love novels. Oh my god, please! Ah! How do I make them not stick? How to my glove? Don't stick together, please. You are two, not one. I know Lion King had a song "We Are One," but this is not what they meant. I'm pretty sure this is not what they meant. There we go. Okay. But yeah, my Chinese boys love novels that I love. My Chinese boys love cultivation novels. One of them, this is about the devotion part because, you know, China has a lot of censorship when it comes to homosexuality in media, especially media that, you know, moves. And the way they went around it is it's quite amazing because somehow I was about to squeeze them. The way they ended up coming around. Or, getting a the way they ended up being able to make as much romance as they did in the first season, I don't know how much they're going to show in the second, but the way they ended up being able to do it was because they could go with the label religious devotion. And let me tell you, I would, as someone who has read the first book, which is more or less a good chunk of what you see in the TV show version, I can tell you that some of the parts that are very romantic in the TV show is not even all that romantic when you read it. So they actually managed to make it even more gay. All because they could go with a religious devotion. It's so sneaky. It's so sneaky. I love it. I love it. How to get away with being gay. Just make one a god and call it religious devotion. 101. Like gay advice from slow-mo. Maybe I should get myself a last name. Yes, popular Danish Christmas tradition. Clementine dissection. Yes, here in Denmark, that's what we do. Some people dance around the Christmas tree, and here in Denmark, we dissect clementines. Okay, the truth be told, though, I told some friends about this stream yesterday, and one of them straight up told me that she used to do the same thing. So hey, at least I'm not the only one, and she's also Danish, so maybe it is a Danish tradition after all. So since you seem to be right-handed, it would probably be better to start from the left top corner. Ah. Oh, you may be. Oh shit. Fuck. You may be right. You actually may be right. Blue sail bed. Oh shit. There's small juice pockets everywhere. I'm kind of wondering if I have something that I can used to make them take them off my gloves, because I can see impending doom here. Honestly, Chinese media is another level when it comes to getting around censorship. It is. It sure is. But also, you know, it's very obviously very gay. Like, one of them is straight up, so I kind of devoted my life to this person, and he's obviously talking about the main character. And he also basically, he gives him a ring, and they have very intense. Oh no! Okay, we broke one. I'm gonna eat it. And they straight up have a scene where one of the guys is sucking out venom from the other guy's wound, and it's a very it's very out there. I got very surprised because I was very confused whether or not they would be able to animate that, and then they just did it. Imagine my confusion. But then I got the news that apparently it was because it religious devotion. Lomo, your go-to lawyer for devotion-related cases. Yeah, that is me. That is me. I can give you all the good tips on how to get away with gay in media. just call it religious devotion, forehead. It's okay to be gay if it's for your god. I think there are two kinds of viewers watching right now. The one who don't mind the space, and the others that are screaming internally to hurry with it. You know what? Probably. Probably. Oh. Or gay lord and savior. Yeah! Or gay lord and savior. Okay, but that's literally just the main character of Heaven Official's Blessing then. Gay Lord and Savior. He's so sweet though. I love the main character of Heaven Official's Blessing. Ugh. And I'm not even gonna attempt to try to pronounce the Chinese name of the novel because that's just bound to fail. But doing this is making me hungry. I should have bought toothpicks. I think it would have been easier to get off my gloves this way. The longer, I think I've noticed that the longer ones are a bit harder to. Oh, we have some skin left on this one. Okay, let's take one at a time. Yeah. I don't want to squeeze it. I don't want to squeeze it. Yeah, let's go. You know what? While I'm doing this, I'm kind of considering what I'm doing with my life. But at the same time, it's very therapeutic. Befinner oral på engelsk. Therapeutic? Is that what it's called in English as well? It's mental therapy. Very satisfying. But you also have to be real careful, otherwise you will squeeze out the juice. That is a good question itself. Yeah. Yes, it's therapeutic. Therapeutic or therapeutic? I still struggle with a few words. You know, it's not every day I have to use those words. Therapeutic. Why did I just imagine that Slow would sneeze and... Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Do not jinx it. Okay, luckily they stick so well, so... I'm actually blowing now. What? I'm never gonna blow again. Wait. That sounds bad. I hate this. Maybe I should take the pinset from last time, but it's kind of glossy. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. It's on my floor anyway. Be right back. Plot twist. After dissectioning it, Slow will reap. Oh no. Okay, though I do have a friend whose sister tends to apparently her hobby is, what's it called? Walnuts? Yeah, she cracks open walnuts and then she takes out the nut from inside and then she starts gluing it back together. No, that's also a hobby. survived. It survived. I have to be really careful with this. Okay, it's much easier with the pin set. Or the... It's called... Sesame Street. Teaser? Is that it? No. See. What's this thingy? In Danish, it's called a pinset. Keep. It's kind of like Lego, so I think it would be close to Mission Impossible. Doing it with this. But yeah, honestly, I can imagine. Wait. Usually my grandma has walnuts, so maybe I should. That's not a bad idea. Okay, how about I try to remember when I'm visiting my grandma for Christmas to crack open some walnuts for someone, make them eat it, and then I just save the the broken shell so I can glue it back together on stream. Hello, please. Wow. I'm so scared of accidentally squeezing these too hard. Tweezers! Okay, so I was close. That's a great one. Oh, maybe I should do it then. We really are becoming a satisfying streamer, huh? We're just rolling with it, huh? Also, if you guys ever have something you want me to try out, try doing on stream, please do share. I really want to try out a lot of different things on stream. As you can probably tell from me dissecting a Clementine. Okay, we're actually more than halfway through this one. Kazoo stream, don't worry. I still intend to try to create a Kazoo anime music quiz. But I could also try to just make one big Kazoo karaoke, but I think you would go nuts. But with the tweezers, it again looks like you would handle with gems or diamonds. Well, it's fun that you mention it, because this one is actually from my diamond set. From my 3D diamond paint set. But I have 2 tweezers because for whatever reason they gave me 2 sets of the equipment used to place the diamonds. So yeah, I'm not complaining though. Also, I could always just wash this. Oh, wait. So stream, yay! Okay, but do tell me if you want a Kazoo karaoke stream. In the last Kazoo stream, sadly, the Pirates of the Caribbean part was flagged. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. So I have to be more careful. Not choosing. I have to be more careful when choosing. I think as long as I probably just take only music parts, and then if it has the lyric, just place the lyric on the kazoo. Maybe that will work. But I should probably stay out of very huge productions like that. Just to be on the safe side. Oh yeah, speaking about being flagged and copyright claims and stuff like that. Oh no. So I don't remember if I told you guys about this last stream, but apparently the music I'm using for my ending theme, is this 1 or 2? I think it's 1 that's kind of broken, but still kind of solid. That's a weird one. But yeah, apparently the ending theme I usually use for my streams, I got a copyright claim for it, which is weird because it's copyright free music. But the story gets weirder because the one they're claiming, which the one they're claiming I'm using the music from, it is indeed the right track, but it's not the creator. So someone has stolen this person's music and put it up on not SoundCloud, on Apple Music and on what's it called? Spotify. In their name instead. And that's what I got a copyright claim for. So I can't really do anything about it because yes, I'm using that piece of music, but it's not owned by that person. So you can't even see that it's copyright free music. Uh-oh. I'm just gonna need this one. I broke it. Whoa, that's a really garbage move. Yeah, it really is. So I've contacted the original creator of the music so that they are aware that someone has stolen their music. Especially because it says so in their description that you're not allowed to do it. You can use it on stream and such, but you can't really. You're not allowed to claim the music being composed by you, and that's exactly what this person is doing. Okay, how do we do this? So it's a really scummy move, especially because the YouTuber who makes this music mainly makes copyright-free music so that people can also use it on stream. So it's really frustrating. Also, even more frustrating is the fact that it seems like the YouTube they're referring me to is not even made by the thief themselves. It's just YouTube having assumed that they are indeed the right creator, so they just generated a YouTube for them. And that's what I'm getting referred to when they're trying to tell me I stole someone's music that I should not have stolen music from. Wait, I dropped one. Wait, is it this one I just dropped? I think it is. Good. But yeah, some people are just assholes. But yeah, I do hope the original creator gives them the boot. Kicks their butt, because it's just such a garbage move. It's like people stealing art and claiming to have made it themselves. You work out? I just have 2 pockets of juice on my finger and it just doesn't want to... Ah, now it wanted to. Nice. There, the backtracking of creation, explicit music sometimes is beyond being weird on YouTube. Yeah, it is. It's really weird. Kinda fucked in the membrane. Also, I remember I was visiting my sister last night. After the Christmas hangout at my dad's place. Wait, what was it that I wanted to tell you guys about again? Oh boy, I'm brain farting so hard. Oh man. What was it that I wanted to say? What was it that I wanted to say? Oh man. I forgot! Did you hear of that stolen art picture that someone took from a live stream? Put it into AI and then released the finished what? What? No, I haven't! But I'm not even surprised, to be fair. At this point, I'm not even surprised. There should definitely be made some laws regarding AI art because... yeah. Like, it's fun and all, but it's art theft. At the end of the day, it's art theft. And some of the pieces are just basically a copy of the original, just a bit worse. Only way the artist could claim his picture back was only because he had the records of the live stream where he was drawing it. That's insane. I don't understand why some people are so scummy. Here's some life advice to all of my peeps out there. Don't be scummy. Just be nice. Don't steal. Have a broken one. Just like me, for real, for real. That's a joke, though. On. There. It was stuck to my glove. Otherwise, probably the thief would be the winner since you published it first. It's so insane! I hate it. I hated it here. I don't think I will. Muppy! Muppy! Don't be a bad bird. But you know, I know it's already too late for you, maybe. You have already stolen my affection. Oh! do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Mwah, mwah. That, hello? There. Do, 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 do. Hey yo, flushed emoji! We should play the new Fortnite season together sometimes. Yes, we should! I haven't touched Fortnite since last time we played, I think. Yeah. I think I was about to say I think the only games I've touched since then is Genshin and Overwatch, but that's a lie. Because I've been streaming. You see it rolling. It's fun to see how thick the first ones were, and then they just get very slim. Fortnite is so good. It is, honestly. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. The new season is so silly. You can fly in air infinitely. What? Oh god. That sounds like actual hell. You know, to be against, but not to do. It sounds very fun to do, but like hell to be up against. Think that I love using my snipers. Boom. About first-person shooting games. Overwatch. You know, I remember the Overwatch, you know, the Overwatch players were pretty toxic. But somehow, after Overwatch 2 came out, they somehow managed to be even more toxic. You would think it was impossible. But no. Here we are. And it became worse. Ugh. There's almost not a day or a game, at least in ranked, where I don't have to report someone for being an asshole. Oh no, you're broken! Haps. Man, the tension and nerve-wracking moments to see where you will place the next part of the Clementine is making me sweat bullets. Yeah, I know, it's very intense. This is so intense. It's a very intense process, I know, right? It's actually a skill that was brought down through many generations of the slow-mo clan. So, you know, it's quite the process. It's very intense. You know, imagine a sports anime, but you just dissect Clementines. Speed running. Ugh. This part is really hard though, not gonna lie. Ugh, it's so hard. Ugh. But I can't believe we're almost done with one little boat. Yeah. Come on! Oh, this part it's hard. Because the skin is still... Oh! Aha! Huh? This is hard. Sorry for the silence. I'm maximum concentration right now. There we go. Ah, look! We got it off. Have you seen a speedrun of Stepmania? I actually haven't, no. But I met someone who was basically... I think he put it up on the fastest... Why do my brain want to say temperature? He made it go as fast as it could. Then he found a chair, I think. Well, you know, I've seen it on the internet. I don't remember if this guy did. But yeah, some people just... Then they grab chairs and start dancing. So their feet are just kind of looking like they're floating in the air. So close to being done with this one. So who's gonna take the job to count? Okay, this one doesn't want to come apart. Aha! Nice. With the sheer power of my will. Hello? Thank you. With the sheer power of my will. Nice! We did it! Woo! We actually managed to dissect a whole boat. And luckily, I have more if we want to continue. I think I will continue. I'm just gonna eat one though. And the last is GDQ. Two people made a speed run of Stepmania, but as a duo share the dance mattress. Oh! Okay, but have you guys ever played Stepmania more people on one mattress? Because it's kind of fun. Oh, thank you for the water redemption, Blue Sailor Man! I will... I'll be sure to consume. Thank you! What? Thank you! I am unshrimping. And now I realize how much I was shrimping. My chai is cold. Still tasty, but cold. Big stretch! I'm gonna do a big stretch. You're on a run, Sailor Man. Ah. Okay, this stretch is really nice. Okay, but if we can... I just noticed the time. I've spent 1 hour dissecting one boat. So, let's try to count. How much time would it take to do an entire one? It would take 9 hours. About 9 hours. You have a few points. I noticed. Bum, bum, bum. I'm just gonna treat myself to a little cookie. At that point, it would be a legitimate endurance Clementine dissection endurance stream. I forgot how good these are. Also, this one specifically looks really nasty. Sorry, I hope you can't hear my chewing. Okay. Sorry. I'm chewing. Now, the question is, should we dissect one more? Try sort a whole can of confetti for cakes according. Idea. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's legitimately a very, very good idea. Blue Sailor Man, I'm writing that down. I see a future stream there, huh? You may have said it as a joke. But honestly, I really want to do it now. Okay. Let's go for it. One more. Let's go. Okay. The start is the hardest. Nice. Look at this. Look. Our next trial. The question is, should I draw a line where we mark the new pieces that we're gonna place? Or should I just let them blend together? We'll be your guest in doing that. Well, I'm living my best life here. My chai is only getting colder by the minute. Good. I'll mark a line then. Have a pen here. Ugh. Pencil. Ugh. This is more than art. I'm the next Bob Ross. Oh my god. My art really do be different, huh? The beginning of how slow-mo become famous by dissecting Clementines for hours. Okay, but imagine if that happened. Why did you have to point that out? You're right, and I hate it. Oh, my little maggot. My little maggot art. Yum, yum, yum. Hey, but maybe you're a bird. So this is practically a free meal for you. Yum, yum, huh? Look at this chai. Cold is not so nice. I've eaten dried maggots before. You have? Oh! I hear that a lot of dried insects actually taste pretty decent, but that they're just... It's more the texture and the knowledge of what you're eating. I think it's here in Denmark that we had... I don't know if we still have, but I think we once had a restaurant with only serving dishes with insects. And then I think you get some kind of badge for it or something. I'm not too sure though. I'm not too sure. They're amazing protein sources. Yeah, I actually knew that part. That part I knew. So if you ever end up in a situation in a desert, starving, you know what food to get. Sorry? Yes, my birds have dried maggots, so I tried. Me. I'm not even surprised. But yet here I am, being kind of surprised that you ate your bird's maggots. What? I was about to say. What were you about to say, baby? I was about to say. Oh shit! I'm looking forward to hear. Ah, release. I'd be insulted if you were surprised by that. Oh no, don't worry, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. I'm more surprised that that I was surprised by the fact that you ate your bird's maggots. It's just because I imagined you had just bought maggots and eaten them. But I think it was because I don't know. My brain had one idea and then you came with the psyched. It was my birds. Okay, but have any of you guys ever tasted your pet's food? Like, besides maybe and their maggots? I remember when I was a kid, at one point I tasted my my stepdad's family dog. Dog treats. The yogurt drops. Wait, what? I have. We used to have bunnies. Oh, you ate your bunny's food. Like the dried bunny snacks? Yes. The yogurt drops. What? Huh? What? Suddenly the bunny is intrigued. Yeah, do tell. Tell me more about it. Because clearly I think there's some... I think I've been mistreated. I have never heard of this yogurt drops. There's this snack for bunny that is yogurt drops in different flavors and they are really good. What? Ha! How come I've never gotten one? Hello? Hello? I'm actually offended. I'll send you a picture. Oh, thank you. I may not be able to look at it right now because gloves. But I'll definitely look at it later. Bum 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 bum. This one is harder, I feel. I feel like this one is more soft compared to the other one. Huh? It flew. So if you advise for my future Clementine destroyers, if you want to dissect your Clementine, I advise you to unpeel your Clementine and then let one piece just sit for a bit, because then the transparent part here gets a bit more dry, which makes it easier for the other pieces, the small juicy pockets, to let go. It's everywhere. I have some peel on my glove and it doesn't want to come off. Thank you. Don't stick together. This place, we are all single. We all go alone, okay? If I'm single, you gotta be single as well. That's the law. That's the law of my Clementines. do you just eat the clementine normal, or do you also sometimes bite them and then suck them out? No, usually I kinda just... I can change that visible. Maybe not when others are looking. No, but usually I do it like this, and then I kinda split. Sometimes I kinda dissect it in my mouth. You're a smooth operator, maybe Meffington. Very smooth. There. The small ones tend to get really sticky together. They really stick together and they're kinda hard. What the fuck, baby? I thought I was your wife. Oh, the drama! What will happen next? What will Meppy do? Caught in the middle of cheating. Right in my stream. Holy shit. Holy shit. What will happen next? Let go. Let go. Okay. I see you're not letting go. Ah. If you're a VTuber and a girl, you're already my wife. You know what? I think that is very valid. Speaking about wife. Ah, no! 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 Is this because I said speaking about wife? Is this 1 or 2? It is 1. VTuber are just imaginary creatures, just like unicorns. Yes, I'm actually not real. I'm just part of your sick fantasy, maybe. There we go. Or giraffes? What? Huh? I suppose we can share maybe slow-mo. Yeah, I guess we can. I guess we can. Yes, we can. But only because it's you, Dugan. Only because it's you. I need to remember to take a picture after this. But yeah, speaking about wife, so I think I have talked about this before because what a woman, but so this Genshin woman, I used to be married to Beidou in my brain. But now I've gotten an issue, but it's not really an issue because God blessed me with 2 hands, luckily. But I didn't really think any of the girls in Sumeru was really all that, you know, interesting to me. Design-wise, like they look cute, it's fine, but you know, not in the I want to marry this woman kind of way. And then instead of just looking at, okay, I'm gonna pronounce her name in one way, and that's because that's the way they pronounce it in the Japanese dub, so bear with me. But Dehya, The woman, the cat woman, the lioness. Initially, I looked at her and thought, well, she looks pretty, I guess. Not all too interested. And then I met her. Then I met her, and now I'm very devoted. Now I want to marry. What a woman. And you know what? I was very confused why. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I was very confused why, because in a lot of ways she's not really my type of character, usual type of character. And then one of my friends just straight up called me out because she was like, it's because she's kind of prince-like. And I hate the fact that she's right. Why is she right? Why did she have to call me out? Why is she right? I think it's unfair. It's hardly fair. I don't play Genshin, so I'm out of this topic. It's okay, I'm just talking about a woman I would marry. I just like my prince-type woman, and they really do be feeding me. Yeah, she's great. She is amazing. She's more than great. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. The fact that she also calls... what's her name? Dunya-san, I think? The fact that she is also calling her my lady is just... Wow. Wow. My pure heart. You're so based for that. I have an anime waifu though. Oh, do tell me, who is your anime waifu? Prince women are what I am striving to be in the future, to be honest. Yeah, maybe let's go! Vtuber, futire, future. Maybe's future. Just you wait, Maybe. Just you wait. I will cry on you. But man, there's just something about prince type female characters. Like, holy shit. Why are they just perfection? They just be hitting different. Very different. Oh man. What? Oh no, don't pray on me. Oh no, how bad? Uh-oh. What? Oh, no. Shakes your hands about Kaoru Bandori. Well, yeah, honestly. Kaoru do be good. You know who's also good? Kashima. Kashima from Gekkan Shoujo no Seki-kun. What a woman. What a woman. And Makoto from Idol Master. Not Cinderella Girls. Just the normal Idol Master. Fate Testarossa. I like her so much, but I also love her voice actor. Her voice actor also is a great singer, so double points. Ooh! Okay, that's based. I don't know the character, but it sounds good. We do like good voice actors. Okay, speaking about women. Speaking about women. So Yumiya from Shingeki no Kyojin / Attack on Titan. What a woman! What a woman. And also Hanji, what a woman. What a woman. And then there's Mikasa, who went from meh to what a woman. Oh, what a woman. Very based. Who? I didn't listen. Yumiya and Hanji and Mikasa in the new season. Because damn, Mikasa, you had a glow up. So pretty. is literally who I want to be. She's so good. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, Mappy, I love you so much. Oh my god. Hanji is just oh. She's so weird yet so cute, and then she's just the gender ever. She's so gender, and I love it. Really have to catch up with that anime. You really do. It's a ride, man. It's a ride. How far have you gone in the anime? Gotten is what I meant. You don't understand how much I look at princely woman and go, give me what you have. Okay, but honestly, that's very based. That's very based of you, maybe. I do the same, but I just look at them thinking, give me you. Give me you. Give me you and be my woman. Ooh. That's very straight of me to say. Very straight of me to say. Miss Slow-Mo Only Hands. Yes, it's Miss Slow-Mo Only Hands. Yeah! Look forward to my next update where I'm opening my only hands. I will be cracking my knuckles and showing off how inflexible my hands are. It's gonna be great. These one I did. Didn't watch a single episode. You didn't watch a single episode. Okay, you know what? You have a ride in front of you there. It's wow, it's a ride. Oh, this one is dead. Mebius Princely, yeah! Maybe be the bird ever. The bird ever. What? Release. Bah! Release. You have to save some woman for everyone else. Yeah! Hell yeah! Ah. Speaking about princely women, so one of my friends, she's currently a teacher in Japan, and she had the audacity to tell me that one of her students looks like Kashima from Gekkan Shoujo no Saiki-kun. And she doesn't have a picture. Hello? You can just tell me and not show? Hello? Also, it feels kind of wrong because I really want to see, but then I remembered that her students are elementary schoolers. They're just young, so ah, man. Damn it. Damn it. Double prison art. No! I don't want to go back to prison. No! Oh my god, chill out. There are children present. Well, then the children shouldn't be here. I'm gonna talk about woman when I wanna talk about woman. Woman's so good. Hello? I also would like to have some waffles. Man, really long time since I had some. Wait, why are we talking? Oh, Omi is feeding you waffles? Omi, do you need... Like, do you need a girlfriend? Right now? Right here, right now? Asking for a friend? Just asking for a friend? Do you need a girlfriend to your collection? And can you, if you do, can you come and give me waffles? Can you give me Schnackle? A little waffle, please? Omi, please. Say hi to Omi. And Tule if she's there as well. And if she's not there, then say hi to Goose. Goose the cat. The baby cat. Why was that a toggle? Well, it's because right before I started my stream, I realized that... Oh, okay, wait. So, the whole... they called me the Clementine Destroyer back in prison. That's actually a thing I got. Because my sister told me that she had started... instead of saying, they're calling me that in the city, she had apparently started saying, they used to call me that in prison. And all of her colleagues look at her as if they don't get the joke, that it's a joke. So she's genuinely concerned that they may actually think she has been in prison. Oh no! It's leaking! And then I was just like, oh, what if people actually don't get that it's just a joke? And then I was like, even if they don't get it, it's kind of funny to just make it a toggle that I have a disclaimer. So I made a disclaimer. How often does this happen? Well, as I started it today. Meth heart is default for you because meth is part of your heart, just like they're part of mine. Gotta leave. I have to build a gingerbread train. Have a good stream, y'all. Oh, thank you for being here, Orphe! I hope you had fun, and thank you for coming! It's always nice to have you. And good luck with the gingerbread train. Squeezed a few, because my gloves are kinda wet now. Fortunately. Yeah. Oh, there's one here that's squeezed, that's for sure. Omi says, I thought we were already in a relationship. Did you break up with me? No, I remember. I remember. Yeah. I remember. We are. Yeah. Wait, I like how it's you who says that, Omi, but it's you who got yourself a boyfriend. It's you who got yourself a boyfriend. Come on. Okay, we're just gonna move you. If you wanna... Hello? This one doesn't want to come off. Come on. Okay, thank you. What do you mean? It's not a joke. We were bunkmates. Oh, fuck, you're right. Maybe it was all just a dream. Maybe I have been in prison for the past many years. I thought I was just in a coma, having dreamt everything. Or maybe, do you remember Samuel? You know, the guy with the scar over his eye? Yeah, he was crazy. Omi's crying now. I'm sorry, Omi. I had to break up when I went to prison. I didn't want to leave you behind. Yeah. Slow-mo prison arc. It's part of the lore now. Good old toilet torturer. Yeah! Yeah, he was weird. He was weird. Do you remember that time he took a goose out to the bathroom and dressed it up as a pirate? And then pretended to be the captain of the toilet ship? That was weird. And then he demanded everyone walking the plank when they had to leave the bathroom. It was weird. Slow-mo got Jolene cujoed. Yeah. I dissected too many Clementines, and they eventually, the police got onto me and they caught me. Unfortunately. You know, again, I didn't joke when I said that they used to call me the Clementine Destroyer back in prison. It wasn't a joke. Gotta go now. Going to Omi's parents. Bye. Oh, have fun. And say hi and have fun. You guys, have fun. Take care. And say hi to Omi's parents also as well. And have fun. I like how these are just very spread all over, and these are much more together. Ah. Oh, I think I peeled half of this one somehow. But it's not leaking, so okay, it is leaking. I'm gonna eat it. The best thing about accidentally squeezing one of these is the fact that I get to eat it. Is this one flat as well? That's fine. We accept it. Yeah, if you would do a third Clementine, it would look different, I bet. Yeah, I think it would as well. Also because we're not even halfway with this one and it's already taking up all this space. So it would have to be very close together. Slow-mo's inner thoughts. Nom 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 nom. Yeah! Always, honestly. Always. My brain. Again, the fact that I went to the store just because my brain was like, I want to eat clementines, but I only have one, and I'm gonna use that for stream. I think that says more than enough. That? Ignore that. This one is flat as well. Oh yeah. At least you give every fruit a chance. Yeah, I don't discriminate. I only discriminate against... And then I just mention the entire list of fruits that I can remember. Nah. are good. Some are. I'm actually not a fan of pineapple though. It's I don't know what's about it. I always kind of wanted to like it, but I just don't. Same goes for tomatoes. I really want to like tomatoes. 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 But I just don't, and it's annoying because, okay, but tomatoes smell so good, and it's in basically everything, but I don't like them. But I do like tomato soup, and I do like, you know, ketchup, and I do like tomato a lot. I like many things with tomatoes in, but I just don't like tomatoes. It's really annoying. Especially because they look so good and they smell so nice, but I just really don't like the taste. The most hated for me it's still tomatoes. I can't. It's almost as if a chemical reaction starts in my brain, and I get a tomato inside my mouth, and a chemical reaction starts, and my reaction is just to stand there, and then tears start spilling from my eyes. And panic just starts in my body. It's so weird. As a kid, I hated tomatoes. Nowadays, I like them, but got an allergy. Oh, you got an allergy against them. Oh no! Oh, that sucks, especially when you just learn to eat them. It reminds me, I actually have a friend who's just basically allergic to everything. I'm so sad for her. And it's to the point where I don't remember what she's allergic to anymore. Especially because she had a period where she had even less her body could kind of tolerate. And sometimes I'm like, I have a lot of allergies, but then I remember how many she has, and then I'm like, I'm fine. I'm actually fine. At least I don't have 20 food-related allergies. Oh no! Oh no! Also, if the friend of mine who has 20 allergies, or I don't know how many allergies you have, but you have a lot. You know who you are. Remember, I love you. It's not a problem. Don't worry. I just feel a bit sorry for you sometimes. Mainly because I keep forgetting as well, so you have to constantly tell me. Whoopsie daisy. Ah! Come on! Let go. Thank you. I can't stand cauliflower in any way. When I see or smell it, I really must run away from it because I feel how my stomach is turning. Oh. I'm trying to remember if I have other things I have a very big reaction to. But the only thing I can remember is tomatoes. Allergies, more like weaknesses. Okay, but she... Hello. Hello. It's her kryptonite. There's just a lot of different types of kryptonite. Ah. One thing I'm really happy that I'm not allergic to. Okay, there's a lot of things I'm happy I'm not allergic to. But one thing I'm especially happy that I'm not allergic to is fur. Because I would be devastated. Because I love animals so much. I love pets a lot. So just the thought that I could be allergic to it. Actually, when I was younger and they tried to figure out what allergies I had, I actually did react a bit to fur, but not too much. Not enough for it to be an allergy, categorized as an allergy. But it did swell up a bit. But man, when I saw it swell, I got so scared. I got so scared. I was just a kid and I had a cat and I was scared. Because I loved my cat. As you should. If you have a pet and you don't love it, why do you even have a pet? Having a tomato allergy and being lactose intolerant is a near-death sentence for nearly all pasta recipes. Oh, you're right. Oh, damn. Oh. Yeah, that's rough. That's not very fun. The higher ups really said no fun allowed for you, huh? Yeah. I was about to stab this one. Down, but oh. Who needs pasta anyway? I love my rice. Okay, you know what? That's good. As long as you have something else you can consume as well. Speaking about being lactose intolerant, what is it with people being lactose intolerant and just consume lactose anyway? I have so many lactose intolerant people. Or is it gluten? I don't remember. But I think it's lactose. Right? Yeah, it is. I have so many lactose intolerant friends who just all of a sudden will be like, oh, I'll go get myself some ice cream. And then I'll sit there for a moment being like, but aren't you lactose intolerant? And then they will just be like, yeah, I am. See you in a bit. They just decide to suffer instead. I used to have no allergies until I developed hay fever, and now I'm allergic against a few raw fruits. Okay, me too. I didn't. To begin with, I wasn't allergic to this one. It's fried. I wasn't allergic to any food, and then I developed hay fever as well. And then I got myself, or I think, honestly, to be fair, I think I may have actually always had a bit of hay fever, but because I'm also allergic to dust, which is everywhere, and I'm also allergic to, what's it called? House fungus. And the normal fungus in the air from trees and plants and everything. I guess I'd always just assumed that was why. It was always assumed that it wasn't hay fever because I had the other ones as well. But turns out I do have some type of hay fever because pollen, or is pollen allergy and hay fever the same? Because I'm allergic to grass, and I'm allergic to a lot of pollen, and I'm allergic to, but because of those, I've gotten cross allergy for carrots. But it's very fun with the carrots because it's always 50-50 if I end up reacting because of it. So I may be eating carrots one day, and the next day I eat it, and then I get, I start having, I start getting nauseous. And, to begin with, I thought I was just extremely unlucky. But turns out this one I'm about to tell you is also a cross allergy. And all of a sudden, my life started making a lot more sense. Because, I thought I was just, again, extremely unlucky. Because I noticed that whenever I got a sandwich with, peppers, sometimes it would feel like the peel of the peppers would kind of get stuck in my throat. And if that started happening, I could always be 100% sure that the next day I would be so sick. My nose would just be leaking constantly, and I would be sneezing, and I would have a throat with goo and everything. It would be awful. And then when I was starting to realize that I may have pollen allergy, I searched it up and realized, oh, wait, so all this time, it was just because I was allergic to it. It's just my cross allergy. Oh, shit. And then everything made sense. God, same here. I'm allergic against apples and nectarines. Oh, luckily I'm not allergic to those. I would be so sad. But damn, that's annoying. But sometimes you just crave for things and don't concern yourself with the consequences. You know what? I'm not that brave. I'm not that brave. I may be with carrots, but carrots aren't... Carrots are fine, but not that good that I wanna get nauseous from it. A rabbit allergic to carrots? I know! It sucks. I was too powerful, and the higher ups just decided that, you know what, she's such a powerful rabbit. How about we nerf her a bit? She shouldn't think too much of... She shouldn't be thinking too highly of herself. And then they nerfed me. And now here I am. Now I get nauseous from eating carrots. What is this? What is this? Why are you doing this to me? Hello? Why are you doing this to me? Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned, apparently, I guess, I think, since you nerfed me. It's also kind of funny because I remember the specific time I first noticed, or got my first nausea from carrots. I was visiting my friend in elementary school, and her mom gave us carrots. And we were just sitting, playing, eating carrots, and at some point I just got super nauseous. And I remember my brain just started this quote from Atlantis that with the main character, he throws up on board of a boat, and then he's like, carrots, why is it always carrots? And yeah, it's always carrots. And he was right. That was just me. It's always carrots. Wah. I'm trying to turn this one around, but it's hard without breaking it. I think I already squashed a view. The ends are always the part where I really have to concentrate. Huh. We're almost there. Almost there. Come on. Oh, did I squeeze it? I hope I didn't. Nice. Off you go. I can absolutely fine with them the one day, and the other day my mouth itches like hell. Oh, that sounds annoying. Luckily for me, it's my mouth don't get itchy or anything. It's just that I get sick. But that's also annoying. Especially with the peppers. And I thought I was just super unlucky because I thought it was just the skin from the peppers getting stuck, and then if I was about to get sick, this would be my signal that I would be sick. But of course, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. They didn't nerf you, they made you unique. You know what? That's a very cute way of looking at it. That's a very cute way of looking at it. Oh. Come on. Huh? I dropped it. Snowmo, your thumbnails are so good. You have to give me a tutorial one day. I would love to! Thank you! I'm so happy you like them. I just really wanted to try to make thumbnails, and I found out that apparently I really like making them. And second, I feel like it's a way better attention post compared to just posting a picture of your, you know, when you link to your Twitch, it's just your icon, and I feel like that's a bit it doesn't say a lot. And my brain is just like, oh, we're just gonna continue scrolling. So I feel like if I make a thumbnail, it's better at catching the attention of people. And then it's pretty. Because I'm working on some right now and I'm going, what the fuck am I even doing? You know what? That's how I started out as well. But for me, it helped that I made one, and when I got the text type to look the way I wanted to, I just saved that file and used. I opened that one, or now I open all the other ones as well, depending on the layout as well. But for all of them, I use the same text type because I have one where I haven't finished the text saved, so it's easy access for me. But I can definitely recommend doing that, because then you just have to save it as a new file and just adjust what you have. Yeah, it looks nice on the VODs too. Thank you! Oh, you're feeding me today, maybe. You're feeding me. Yeah. That honestly makes me happy, because yeah, I do spend quite some time on them often. Because it can be hard to figure out how I want them to look, unless I want them to just all look the same. So yeah, and I barely know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of doing a layout where I think, oh, this looks nice. This looks nice. Good. It's not like I'm thinking too much about, oh, this is how this, if I do it like this, this pops out more and I will catch the attention, and the eyes will be led this specific way. No. My brain is just like, this looks nice. Continue. It elevates the experience so much. Thank you, Mappy! Thank you! Honestly, you're feeding my ego. You're feeding my ego right now. Thank you. It's nice to know that that the work I put into it is appreciated. and that it indeed elevates the experience, because that's I wanted it. That's what I wanted it to. I wanted it to look a bit more complete and, in a way, professional, I guess. So it makes me very happy. Thank you, Mevi. Choo! Choo! Yeah, the thumbnails are pretty nice. Didn't expect it, to be honest, since you are still more of a small streamer. Oh! Thank you. Yeah, yeah, I noticed also that a lot of people on Twitch don't really use thumbnails. Even the biggest streamers I'm watching doesn't really use thumbnails. But that's a part of YouTube that I really like, so I wanted to do it. And even if it doesn't really pay off in the sense before this stream on Twitch, because you can't make a waiting room or anything and just have the thumbnail as you can on YouTube, but you can still use it on Twitter. And it's a good way to promote your future streams with. It's not very often that let's be real, it's not very often that I plan a stream so far ahead that I get to really use my thumbnail more than once. I did today, where I just gave a 2-hour head start. But otherwise, I often only use it like, I'm live now! Here is my thumbnail. Thank you. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Ah, honestly, it warms my heart a lot to hear. Because again, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just trying my best. Same goes for my streams. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just trying my best, and I'm just trying to improve. It's also, I feel it's pretty hard to improve when you stream, because I think more than anything it's you yourself who thinks about how you can improve rather than your viewers. So often if you're asking what can I do to improve, it can be hard for the viewers to know, because, well, if you don't even know yourself, it can be really hard. But I really do want to improve. Also because I know I say this a lot, but I'm not the most fun person. I feel like I'm more of just chill. I guess, should I call myself a cozy streamer? Maybe. I'm not the type of person who just crack jokes. I don't have a lot of jokes, and let's be real, my jokes the jokes I do make are kind of flat. or else like they're just kind of half-baked jokes. That's not really too much me. But I do want to be more fun, but I also don't want to force it. Many streamers don't even have a clue what streaming is really about, if I may say. Okay, but to be fair, me too. Me too. You know, the whole concept of being a content creator, I think I've more or less only just now started to think about what kind of content I want to do, and think about it in more of a sense of content creation. Because usually, I only stream games and just called it a day. But I do want to improve, and I do want to be able to at some point see myself as a content creator. And I feel like trying out different things like these Handcam streams and thinking about concepts for streams is a good way to start putting myself into that type of mindset. It's a road. Okay, this one, please. Also, has it gotten too dark in here? Should I turn on the lights? Because it is getting kind of dark. But it looks lighter on my on my stream, to be fair. I think when you click at a streamer and they have a thumbnail on their VODs, I immediately go, "Oh shit, this is cool." Yeah, that's also what I personally feel. So, yeah, that's I can only I'm just trying to learn from what I see. Is what I'm trying to say. I think there's nothing wrong in just trying things out and figure out if it works for you and if you like the idea of something. Yeah. Teach me, Sensei! I will! You just say the word. What actually, what program are you using to make your thumbnails? Uh, there. I like them. You make fun jokes. Aww, you guys are so sweet. I don't know. I feel like I'm not the hee hee ha ha funny type of person, but as long as you guys are enjoying it, you know, then I'm fine with it. As long as someone is enjoying what I do, I'm fine with it. Also, you know, I don't want to force myself to be something I'm not, because then it will just feel fake, to be fair. Oh, my dear Slow, I'm miles further than the most streamer already, since you do make content. Be it here or even posting on Twitter thumbnails. The most wannabe streamers just start but fail. The easiest form of entertainment level of like speaking. Yeah. I have noticed that a lot of people streaming aren't really speaking. That's a shame, because then you know, if I wanted to watch a playthrough without sound, I would have searched on that. But you know, sometimes you want the commentary, you want the person's reaction, and not just silence with a single "oh, I see" every hour. But I will say though, I also had to train talking more on stream. I had to be more aware of it as well. It is, you know, I think in a lot of ways, or not think, it is a learning experience. Especially, I can imagine if you're not used to really talking to yourself either. Now, I've been living alone for many years at this point. Wait, this is gonna sound so sad. It's not actually too sad. Sometimes I just need to voice my thoughts. So I have experience, and my brain is just constantly narrating everything, so I'm just kind of voicing my thoughts. So for me, it's a bit easy. Why do I have the rest over here? Huh. But I can see how it can be pretty hard for some people as well. I had to practice it as well. At the moment, Procreate, but I'm thinking of switching to Photoshop for obvious reasons, lol. At least you have a person. You think I have a personality? Thank you. Honestly. You know, okay, this is not because I want to be like, oh, I'm just so boring. Oh. No, but I just think I'm very chill in a lot of ways. I think one of my stronger sides is when I get really passionate about things. But I think it's because I know a lot of people with very strong personalities. So personally, I don't feel like I have such a strong personality myself. What? Come on! Ugh. This one is a mean one. Unstick, please. Oh my god. Please! holding my breath. There we go. But yeah, maybe if I'm actually using Clip Studio Paint for to make mine. So I can probably only give you the advice from Clip Studio Paint, but I assume you have it. Isn't that the program you use to draw usually? What? Yeah. Also, a normal playthrough would have a full screen of the game. In the stream, you have mostly a camera blocking like 20 to 50% of the screen as well. Yeah. Yeah. That is true. That is true. That is true. We all have to learn, but some people are willing to put in the time and effort for it, and other people aren't really. I just remembered. I don't remember who said it, but at some point I mentioned to someone that I sometimes streamed, and then he very passionately told me that one of his friends were streaming as well, and then he sounded very dead right after while he said, and he always wanted me to look, and then he just sits and play games without saying anything for hours. It was such a contrast. The fact that he went from, yeah, I have a friend who streams as well. He's not talking at all. It's really boring. It was a mix of feelings. It was very mixed signals. And you're passionate about streaming, idiot. You know, I am. I just, I don't know. I just really like it. I like being able, and I've said this many times before, but one of the things I really love about streaming is sharing, you know, one of the things I've gotten to really like is having conversations with people and sharing my thoughts and having, you know, a good communication back and forth. I really, really enjoy that. That's one of the best things about, you know, the little almost, can I call it community? The little community we've created here, because I genuinely feel like we have some really nice conversations and really good conversational ping pong going on, which I honestly really, really appreciate. I really like it. Wow, there's a lot of flat ones down here. Oops. But yeah, the reason I actually started streaming is because when I play things or do things, I just want to share it, man. I just want to share my experience and my thoughts and yell to people everything about it, basically. And then, because I always before I started streaming, I always sent a million snaps when I was playing something. I was low-key spamming my friends, and then one day, actually I think it was Umi. Why am I speaking? Why am I speaking this cow? Why am I eating the peel? That's weird. Where did it go? Ah, there. But yeah, I would always basically spam a few friends. Usually, I would only spam, of course, people I know weren't playing the game or who was fine with me spamming. But I would always be like, oh, this, and then this happened. Oh, look at this. Or I would come with dumb commentary to different scenes. Usually, I would be playing, very story-heavy games. Usually visual novels. So, of course, it's a bit easier to commentate on that because, well, it's a page with text. sometimes a picture as well. But then one day, one of my friends were just like, "Why aren't you just streaming it?" You know what? Good question. Why aren't I just streaming it for her? That's a good question. And then I started streaming. So yeah, that's one of the things I really love about streaming. It's sharing the experience and my thoughts on the game. And now it's not a game though, but the thoughts on the things I do, and yeah, I just really like it. So I think also I really want to improve in it because I love doing it. That it really motivates me to improve in it. And then, you know, I have some streamers I really like and look up to, so watching them motivates me a lot. And then I have friends who are also really good. Looking at you, maybe. And you know, watching them grow as well is just, I don't know, it's straight up, it feels, to use the same kind of words I used last stream, it feels magical. It feels really, really nice to watch people grow. And I think for me, there's nothing more motivating than watching people who likes doing something, to watch them grow. And in general, being around people who are passionate about something it's a really huge motivational factor for me. In my opinion, the two most features your streams have are that they are cozy and also give an aura of hospitality. Aww! That's nice to hear. That's nice to hear. I do feel, because I've had a pretty tough time figuring out how I basically see myself as a streamer. You know, what my qualities are. But you know, as a streamer, people keep saying, who are you as a streamer? You need to figure out who you are as a streamer and who you are as a person. What's your positive sides and stuff like that. And it can be really hard to figure out if you're, I don't know, on the more, I don't know, should I call it chill side? I don't know. So it's nice to hear, you know, I did kind of, I think I've started to kind of realize that maybe as a streamer, I'm probably the cozy type of streamer. I'm definitely not completely a chaos streamer. I'm just, I think, cozy streamer, and maybe starting to realize I like being, I don't know, OCD streamer. What type of streams do you do? Okay, I do OCD magic. Wowza, I was just thinking about my debut yesterday. I listed my friends as my inspirations, and you and Nyx are both right up there. Oh! Hey! That's so sweet! That's so sweet! Was that during your debut you did that, or after your debut? Also, I'm looking forward to watch it! I think I'll probably be... I think if I have the time this evening, I may sit and watch it a bit. Just saying. Wah! My mic. Self-awareness is hella important. Yes, self-awareness and also reflection. Yeah, I completely agree. Because I feel like, you know, if you wanna if you wanna stand out as well, it's important to know who you are and in which areas you kind of shine or what you wanna be. And oh shit, where did it go? Where did it go? No! Is this one? There's one here. I don't know if it's this one, but now it is. This one. Hello, let go. Please. Thank you. I'm just moving the last few on my hand here. Oh shit, it did let go. Yeah. Oh. Just picking up the last pieces here. During my debut, I made a presentation for it. You did? Oh my god, Mappy. Mappy! Mappy. Right into my heart. You come into my stream and go right into my heart. Hello? Hello? Ayo? It's here, but it doesn't want to be there. Hello? Thank you. That's fine. Shlomo. Bappy. Kinda wonder how bad my debut will be. You know what? You can just do as I do. The thing I'm doing is that I'm streaming until I feel like I feel more confident in what I want to do. And then I make my debut. Also because I have a friend who's working on my final form. So I have a lot of time to improve during that time. So I might as well, you know, take my time and figure out what I like to do and try to grow a bit as a person and as a streamer, and you know, there's a lot. Also, I'm sorry if I sometimes speak quite far away from the mic. It's because my head is turned to the side as I'm placing these. Speaking as if I wasn't in there before. If you wasn't in where? Eh? You mean wasn't streaming before, or because you already were good? Maybe is maybe it's just very entertaining in general. I can never be as unhinged as you, but maybe that's for the better. Maybe that's for the better. We only need one chaos bird. And I like my chaos bird. Come on. Wow, okay. This glove is getting really sticky. Also, I dropped it somewhere, but I can't see where. Was it this? I think it was. Maybe. Kinda. Now it is. In my heart. You're right. You've been in my heart for a long time. You are my dear Mippy Mippington. The one and only Mippy Mippington. Oh no, I dropped it. Oh! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No. Oh boy. Ah! Let go. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. And then I fucked up over here as well. Yes, nice. I fixed it. I'm already practicing my recording session in private. I mostly look for audio issues first and then also for other problems or places I need to improve. You know what? That's a good idea. That's a really good start. That's a really good start. That's a really good start. I remember I struggled with my mic for so many years. And by many years I mean until a few months ago. Also, we're done! Oh shit. We're done! Woo! We did it! We completely dissected two boats of Clementine. And now I'm gonna eat this one. Good shit. Oh, yes, thank you. I'll take some water. And on shrimp. And and big stretch. Ah! Thank you guys. Oh, okay, that was really good though. Yeah, not everyone can stomach what I do food-wise. It's true. Wait, I think maybe. Yeah, in May we'll have known each other for a year. I was about to say, haven't we known each other for about 2 years? Thank you, Fun! And thank you, Blue Sailor Man! Now you have to eat them piece by piece. You're right. I think I'll take a picture first, though. Any one of you guys want to volunteer to count them? I mean, recording a session is probably the same as a debut, cause you will, with high chance, not have many views that will chat. You know what? That's pretty true. That's also the reason why I decided to practice streaming before doing a debut. Also because if I started streaming before, I could get myself some people I knew would be active in the chat. So yeah. But yeah, it's a process. It's a process. Water! Thank you! I'll get some water. And then I'll turn on my light and I'll take a picture. Maybe I should take off my gloves when taking a picture. Just so I don't get a super sticky phone. Well, my glove is sticky. You want some glove ASMR? Ah! I'm turning on the light. And getting some water. I'm taking some water. Yeah. Okay, I can hear again. Or, not because I really needed to hear, to be fair. Also, by the way, Blue Sailor Man, are you going to try to be a VTuber? Or a flesh tuber? Maybe also change the lighting for a better picture. I don't have many lighting opportunities, but it's fine, it's fine. And tried counting, but I gave up at 183. Wow, okay, that's a lot. You know what, we can count as we eat. Are you guys ready? Let's start with this nasty, empty looking one. You can't really see it, but it's very empty. It's stuck. 1, 2, 3. I'll join the ranks of VTubers. Will be a 2D model. Ooh, yeah, let's go. This was my 4th, wasn't it? I think it was. 5. I'm looking forward to it. 6. 7. Maybe I should speed up. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Finally, I can actually eat them. Wait, what? Did I say 12? I already forgot. Where were we? Or should I just eat them and then count afterwards? Hey, so I said 12. Hmm? I think I'll have to count because I already forgot where I was. My only problem is with the eye tracking. I spent 2 whole days by adjusting settings and set up the camera. Lights in different places because of my real life eyes. Oh. You do have, so you have your model ready already, or? Hmm? This has been such a weird stream. But I think I'll continue doing this sort of thing, where I just sort or completely dissect something. Yeah, it's ready like for 3 months, but real life stuff happened. Ah, okay. I'm looking forward to debut, but it sounds frustrating with the eye tracking. Can you can't you connect your eye tracking so when one eye moves, the other one follows as well? You counted 420. Oh, if there's really 428, man, that would be insane. Also, dedication that you actually ended up counting, you guys. You marked them as you went? Holy shit, Meppy. My eye tracking is bad because my top parts of the eye is covered by the eyebrow parts, so it looks caved in. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's a tough one. So it has to be somewhat right. Yeah, I think you're right about it then. If you marked everyone, then then I think you're right. Damn. Dedication. The dedication of my chat. And my friend. It's called Droopy Eyelids. Yeah. Yeah, I've searched on it before. This is going to take pretty long to eat. But we're not wasteful in this house. Though, the ones that has kind of bled to the paper, they all look kind of nasty. So now my webcam is like angled nearly right under my eyes so it catches the eyes. Ah. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, that's not easy. Okay, this one is just... This one broke because there's just skin left. But I promised to eat all of them, so I'll eat the skin. The skin. Yeah. It sounds like you have quite the struggles there. I'm starting to consider what I want to eat for dinner, though. I don't really want anything I have. So, that's a bit of a problem. Because I have soup, I have bread, and I have noodles. And I really don't want any of them. And I don't want to make food. I just want to have food. But I don't want to order food because it's expensive. Oh, pizza. Yummy. Do it. What pizza do you like? What pizza are you going to eat? Have you figured out? Also, speaking about pizza. Oh, wait. Gyros. Is that I don't really remember what that is, but isn't it a type of cheese or is it a pizza place? And I'm just stupid. Greek meat. Oh, okay. I was stupid, but in another way. More like Greek spiced meat. Ah, I see. But yeah, speaking about pizza, it's kind of funny because I've been to Italy before. And I tasted pizza from a pretty pretty nice pizza restaurant. Twice actually. But, and now, listen up. I'm gonna say something blasphemic here. But their pizzas are just kinda boring. The best pizza I have ever gotten was actually in the Netherlands. And it was a vegetarian pizza. Or not only vegetarian, but it was a vegan pizza. Usually I don't buy them. But I saw how it looked and it looked really good. And then I got it. Man. Such a good pizza. Just thinking about it makes my saliva start. Yeah. My mouth is watering just thinking about that pizza. My best pizza was in Poland when I was small. I don't know what exactly I had, but I know it was divine. Ooh. We do like our good pizza. Sometimes we don't necessarily need to know what we're eating to know that it's good. Like sometimes when I think about that pizza, I can still taste it. Yum, yum, yum. Broke. This paper is looking kind of nasty. Yum, yum, yum. I'm cheating a bit. I'm taking more than one. Mostly because then it tastes of more. It looks like you thought so much of the pizza that you rolled on paper. You know, you're not wrong. Actually. Wait a second. That pizza was the best thing I tasted in a long time. It was so good. It was so good. Man. It was such a good pizza. Sometimes, when I close my eyes, I see the pizza of my dreams. Oh no, I drooled on my paper. Oh no. Damn it. Busted. Busted on my own stream. Chomp chomp. Maybe I should just I got one of those frozen pizzas yesterday that you just put in the oven. I'm kind of considering just sinning and buying one more today. I'm very tempted to do that. Well, it didn't take long. No. Oh yeah, okay. I have a bit of a funny story. I actually once won a competition, online competition, where you could win different prizes, and one of the prizes was a game. And what you had to do, because it was it was part of a Halloween competition, and you had to take a picture of yourself either as the hunter or the hunted. So either you had to look scary or scared. And I was at a bit of an internship at a local theater where I helped sewing their costumes. And I saw the competition. I thought, I have about 10 minutes until the person in charge comes in. How about I try taking a picture? So I threw myself to the ground, and then I opened up a bottle of water. And then I dripped some water on my cheeks from my eyes. And then I quickly tried to look as scared as possible and took one picture and sent it in. I ended up winning one of the small competitions. So I won one of their prizes. I won their game, a mug, a t-shirt, and ice cubes in the game's logo. So that was something. It was just so funny because I literally just threw myself to the ground, placed a few drops of water on my cheeks, found a gray filter, and then that was it. And then the person in charge came in. Scared Bunny wins it all. Okay, I didn't win it all, but I won one of the nice prizes, which was nice. I may not have luck, but at least I'm good at putting in the effort. Even though my effort only took 10 minutes in this case. But I had a vision, okay? I had a vision. And it just so happened that the picture was pretty easy to take. But it's pretty funny because every time luck is involved, I very seldom win anything. I remember that me and my 2 sisters at the time, when we were young, they had a competition where you could get some different numbers every time you bought at the local store. And a lot of people just threw out their numbers. So when the shop closed, me and my sisters would go to the store and go through their trash can. Yeah, because one of my sisters were she was just a stepsister. That's why sisters at the time. The other one is my full blood sister. And the other one I'm not blood related to at all, and now we're not even related, so yeah. But we collected, I think, about 100 each of these numbers and sent them in with our names. And my 2 sisters won so many things. I think they won about 10 each. 11 to 12. They won so many things. And me, on the other hand, I won 2 things. One of them was a SIM card for a phone, which I couldn't use. And the other one was candy I didn't like. That was annoying. That was so annoying. But when it comes to if it's things where I have to put in the effort, then luckily I think I'm doing pretty well with. Wait, this is gonna sound nasty. But I'm way more prone to win something if skills and hard work is involved rather than luck. Which is both good and bad, I guess. But it means that if I put in the time and the mindset for it, then it's nice to know that I can achieve some things. Though sometimes it would be pretty nice to win the lottery. The one thing I ever won a prize was from a school competition for the best student that could read / narrate a book story. Oh, okay, that sounds cool though. And hey, that's also something you can use for streaming. That's a sign that you're good at telling stories and good at speaking in a way that engages people. So that's nice. That's useful. I think most of the competitions I've won have been photo competitions, photo related competitions at schools, and then that one on the internet. And then performances. And that's about it. But that's good and I'm proud. I won one prize at my school once when every year our school had for the students that's what's it called? Graduation. When someone graduates, when a whole class is graduating, everyone on the year, there's different prizes given out to the students. And here in Denmark, at the school I went to, there was a specific type of... I think it's in general on all gymnasiums that they have this. But there is a prize called... No, I'm not going to say the specific name, but what it essentially means is it's a prize for the student that the teachers have recognized is working really hard. So you may not necessarily be the best student, and you may not necessarily have the best grades or anything, but they recognize that you're a hard worker. And I actually managed to win that one, which is apparently considered the biggest prize and a sign of honor from our school, which was pretty darn cool because I was baffled. But I also fought really hard. But I never really thought my teachers realized it or anything. So it was such a big honor, honestly. And my dad got so proud. He looked like he was about to cry. It was really sweet. The most I could use it for is D&D. Well, it may have been the most you could use it for so far, but just you wait. When you start streaming, you can use it. Just saying. You're a hard worker. Oh, thank you. I am. That's something I can have some pride in. I am indeed a hard worker. I may not be the best, but I'm definitely a hard worker. From first grade on, I was told I would get so far if I just put in the work. We are not the same. But it's kind of funky because I've heard a lot of people being told when they were kids, being addressed as gifted kids, and then being told that they could get really far if they put in the work. But because they were gifted, they never really had to put in the work until they got pretty old. And then that's when everything starts to crumble. I have a lot of friends who has been in that situation before. But maybe you are a hard worker as well. When it comes to streaming, you're extremely hardworking. I think it's just a matter of you just weren't interested in the topics. But when it comes to something you're interested in, you're definitely a hard worker. You were considered a gifted kid as well? You are, Mevi. I see what you do. I know all the projects you participate in. You're most definitely very, very hardworking. I mean, just look at the fan game you worked on as well. If that's not dedication, I don't know what is. I always only see that gifted kids just have a multiplier for the subjects they are gifted in. Yeah. Trying to work hard every day. And you're doing great! You really are. And I know you are. Have confidence. Sorry, I just noticed. I think it's because of the... What? Okay, so my gloves, they're all, you know, completely normal, shiny, even. And here, where at the tip of my fingers, it has started to become pretty rough looking. As if it's kinda... I don't know. Maybe it's the... I don't know if it's the right word, but the acid in the Clementine that has affected the gloves. It's pretty interesting. Now it kinda looks like it has skin texture. I mean, I never once studied. Well, if you never learned how to study, it's hard. It's really hard to do something you never really had to do before. Multiplier on EXP, yeah. God, Shlomo, you're in for a treat. I announced such a fun project on stream. Ooh! I'm looking forward to that. Okay, I'm folding this. And here is the carcass. Look at the skin. Our Clementine has shed its skin. It has evolved into its next level. Inside my stomach, that is. So, if you go to my OnlyHands, you can now buy limited edition Slow-Mo Clementine skin. It's supposedly very, very healthy, and it's also apparently it can grant you your wishes. Yeah, you just have to eat it right before sunrise after a full moon, every other weekend. So, not weekend, every other month, okay? It's very important. If you a passion for something and really want to learn it, you will automatically subconsciously work for it. Yeah. I agree. Actually, I remember when I had to choose education, and I chose the gymnasium I chose because I was interested in the subjects, but not necessarily was good in the subjects. And I knew some of the subjects would be very hard, but I knew that more than anything, if I wasn't interested, I would have a very rough time actually probably making it in the end. So I stuck with my choice, and I'm very happy I did, because I think I would have had a very hard... Ah! We forgot a friend. We forgot a friend. Come. Wait, is this another friend? A broken friend. A broken friend. Now that I see the skin of the Clementine, I got this bizarre theory. What if the Clementine once was a creature as well, who ate a Clementine? So whoever eats a Clementine will become one and only to be eaten as well as... So the... Oh god. Okay, why... The thing you're currently telling me, okay? It kind of reminds me of that one frog parasite, where a frog ends up consuming this parasite, then it starts mutating and get other legs and arms, and until it can't really move anymore, and then a bird flies in, eats it, and the parasite sits in the anus of the bird, and when it shits, the parasite gets into the water again, and then the frog will consume it, and then the cycle just continues. This is what it reminds me of. Now you got some animal information. Lucky you. I regret looking that parasite up. Okay, but it's a really cool one though. I like this parasite a lot more than the disco snail parasite. Zombie snail parasite, because that's... I really don't like looking at the worms inside the eyes and the brain of the snail. Ugh. Wait, did you find a picture of the parasite, or did you find a picture of the frog with the parasite? So we conclude, Clementines are in fact a parasite. Shit! Oh no! I've been infected! Ah! I've been infected! Holy shit! Oh no! Call the emergency! Call an ambulance, and for me, please! Yeah, but it looks like a spider. The frog, you think? You think? Huh? Let me see. It's been a long time. It's not too... Okay, this picture is pretty bad, yeah. I can kind of see what you mean with some of them. The one with the legs that kind of looks like a grasshopper, that one looks kind of spidery. I can kind of see it. But some of them just get extra legs with more legs on. So it looks like one mutated thick leg. They never skipped leg day. I just noticed you sent the picture. Oh, okay, so those are the snacks you were talking about, maybe, that you ate. They look kind of interesting, though. They kind of look like candy. So I see it. Oh no, Lou! Well, only one thing to do now. Sorry, Lou. Slow. Uh-oh. Are you gonna eat me? Is that it? Am I gonna mutate? Am I gonna get a third ear? Is it gonna grow out of my forehead? Am I gonna get an extra arm on my back? Would you guys still love me if I got an extra mouth in my ear? Would you? Would you would you like me if I had 4 fingers on my hip? Would you love me if I had a cheek on my butt? Would you love me if I'm gonna stop now. You would. Thank you, Fan. Mappy! Mappy! Hello? Mappy. How are you answering yourself, Mappy? Fuck you! Skill issue. Crying. Well, extra arm on bag wouldn't be bad since you could finally scratch you there. Okay, but I actually can. I already can. And this is kind of funny because I never thought, and I never really understood why people are like, oh, finally I can scratch my back, because of course you can scratch your back. You just reach behind your back and scratch it. Why not just scratch it then, forehead? And then I realized not everyone can scratch their backs. That apparently I'm just kind of hyper flexible in my shoulders. And that's why I can do it. That's why it's not an issue for me. I also never understood why people can't reach their toes. I was like, oh, they must be very, very inflexible. But no. I'm just built different. But it's kind of weird because every time someone says they're hyper flexible, they usually also have flexible fingers. So that's why I thought I was just pretty stiff, because my fingers are just very stiff. Like, very stiff. Very stiff. but I can reach my toes. I can reach the floor with flat hands, and I can scratch my back and do this on my back. Reverse M with... Oh, that's... Oh, wait. Oh! Sounds wild. I have a friend who can... She can kind of almost like make a paw. So she can make this part of her hand completely flat, then lift these. So this part is flat, this one is lifted. Like, kind of like this. But imagine this part being completely flat. Oh, if I want to see? I guess I want to see. Do I want to see? I guess I want to see. I guess. Maybe. Ooh. I can taste that this cola has been... Pepsi has been sitting on my table for 3 hours. Yuck. What the? Like this? How? How? Huh? She's not okay. She's not okay. I wish I knew. Oh, me too. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah. You know, guys, I had a lot of fun, but I kind of want to go down and buy myself a pizza, a frozen pizza. Bring the exorcist. Honestly, bring the exorcist. I think Manda needs help. But yeah, guys, thank you for coming today. I know it was a very weird concept of this stream, but I'm happy you actually stayed for so long and that you actually came. It's I was a bit scared no one would come in the end, because it's a weird concept to just dissect a clementine and then just eat it. But okay. At the same time, some people watch paint dry, so I guess. No, thank you guys for coming. And thank you for being, wow, super active in the chat as well. I really enjoyed our conversation. It was nice. It was really nice. Also, thank you for counting, you guys. that was a lot of juicy, juicy juice. Yeah. But yeah, I'll go down. I will take one of these crackers and eat it as I go down to buy a frozen pizza. Or give her a sniggle. A sniggle. A sniggler. Snickers. That's the same. Yeah, give her a snigger. It was definitely an interesting stream this time. Yeah, it was a concept. It was definitely a concept. I will be unshrimping, yes, and I'll be big stretching, and I'll be watering all at the same time. I was about to drown my microphone. Oh, you can see. Hi. Have a good one. Thank you. Have a good meal and rest well. Thank you. You guys as well. And I look forward to the next stream. Honestly, I think I've gotten a bit addicted to streaming these days. I feel like after I did my first 3D Diamond stream, I've gotten addicted. I may or may not have really wanted to do to do another 3D Diamond stream last night, but I was strong. I was a strong slow-mo. But just watch me. Before you know it, I end up being like, I want to do a 3D Diamond stream tonight. Please come and have fun with me. I see it. Oh, wait, did I just blow these off? Damn. Slow-mo. Your breath. You're right. Thank you. I don't understand how I can continue to forget. It is a talent. It is a genuine talent at this point. Okay, let me see. It's daytime, so probably some of the Danish people are streaming. I see that Merryweather has been streaming, so I wonder if they're still live though. They're probably not. They are not. They only stream for 1 hour, unfortunately. How about them? Then they... Wait, are they still live? For real? No, this is another person, I think. Huh? Maybe? Maybe. Do you guys have anyone you think we should raid? Yeah, it's funny that you mention it because I have actually considered having a sticky note on my PC, or PC at on my screen to remind me. You know, let me check. We can see. Who are they gonna recommend me today? Boom. They gonna recommend me today? Sorry, that is taking so long. Raiding. Finally think of a raid message. Yeah, I know, right? None of the people I usually know either. None of the people I know is streaming either, and none of the people I follow is streaming either. Which is pretty weird. It's pretty weird, if you ask me. Is there a game you would like to see? Is there a person you would like to see? I only have Germans right now. Ah. You're dead as the only person in my list streaming right now. Oh, damn. She. What? Let's take a random VTuber. They are playing Pokemon. Their name is CPT Camille. So let's bring them some love, some care, some attention. Also, they have a very pretty model. Very pretty. Pretty woman. Among us, a small one. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to be rating CPT Camille. There it is. CPT Camille. Stato. Yes. So, yeah. Let's go with that one. Let's go with that one. That's a good one. So yeah, let's go with the Blue Sailor Man's message. Then I'll try to remember to write one next time. Whoops. But yes, thank you guys for coming. I love you and I appreciate you a lot. And remember to get something to eat and something to drink. And don't go to bed too late. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. Okay? Okay. Take care, guys. I appreciate you all. Bye. Hi.